that through, but as you guys mentioned, difficulty finding that groove with the different kind of lineups we're seeing tonight.
Yeah, difficulty is top of mind right now for the Lynx. 1 for 10 in the fourth quarter. LA is 2 for 5 in this fourth quarter. As we play out the final 4 minutes of the regular season. Nurse drains a three-pointer. Kia Nurse, again, from 3, has had a nice shooting night. 3 of 4 from distance. 9 points for Nurse in 13 minutes off the bench.
Yeah, she's doing a nice job moving to find her open shots.
Healy tries to answer. Now it's 1 of 11 for the Lynx, and the Sparks are on a 10-0 run. Hamby throws it right to Maisha Hines-Allen.
That has to be frustrating for Hamby. I mean, that was directly a pass to Hines-Allen.
Diamond Miller hasn't scored since the first quarter and didn't score there. A rough shooting fourth quarter, but we know this game does not impact the playoffs. We know Minnesota will still be the 2nd seed, and the Lynx have their best team going into the playoffs since 2017, and that was the last time Minnesota won a championship. That was the 4th of 4, and not to compare this team to that by any means. It's a totally different team.
Yes, it is.
It's just if you're a Lynx fan, this is the closest you've seen to a championship-type contending team since then.
Yes, and those players on the bench are the players that have led the way this season, and it has been this mix of players that have come together quickly this season with what everyone calls just a unique chemistry that came together right away for this Lynx squad.
Jump ball between Jackson and Hines-Allen, and a nice tap by Talbot ends up in another Kia Nurse three-pointer.
Kia Nurse is having a night here at Target Center.
I am not gonna owe Canada Kia Nurse.
Okay, good.
Even though she is 4 of 5, and it's been an impressive showing.
It really has been, but you save that one for special people, Marnie.
I'm sure Kia Nurse is special. She just didn't hit a three-pointer with 3 seconds to go to winning and game
special moments, I should say. Yes.
There you go. A 13-0 LA run. The Lynx would just like to get a couple of solid possessions here. Miller's foul.
And that's what Diamond Miller really needs to get back into with what she just did right here is battle through a couple defenders to get to the free throw line when you're having a hard shooting night.
Diamond Miller came out of the gates and had 5 early points. She's currently 2 of 6 in the game with 2 rebounds. And her first free throws here as that first one just rattled in and out. But Miller had a surgery, a little meniscus cleanup during the season. She had the other knee operated on during this past offseason, and just kind of been a lot of rehab and trying to get back up to speed. Couldn't play overseas at all. So this could be a key offseason for Miller. Finally a healthy offseason for her. Amby on the feed from Sims.
Yeah, nice communication there by the LA Sparks. Yeah, I'm looking forward for that offseason for Diamond Miller, just to get reps in and play and just feel healthy. That's really all that matters.
Hines-Allen, the kick out. Miller working on Talbot. A nice move from Miller, no finish, gets her own rebound and back to the free throw line, and Diamond Miller is frustrated that she couldn't get that basket to fall in.
Yeah, it was a nice looking move though. She has a few different moves that she uses when she is in the paint, and she's doing a good job though at getting to the free throw line.
And these minutes matter to Diamond Miller for sure. The 2nd pick of the 2023 WNBA draft. She's had a couple of them like that. That's one thing I miss about Miller playing and being on the court, is her wearing everything on her sleeve. Her emotions, her reactions. Sometimes they're good and sometimes they're not, but She holds nothing back.
And she gives you everything on the court.
Absolutely. Hamby had it knocked away. Miller, look at that defensive secondary effort by Diamond Miller. This is going to be Minnesota basketball turnover by Rickea Jackson. Jackson was the 4th pick of the draft this past summer, 2024. Tennessee.
Has really been one of the bright spots for this Sparks team.
Cameron Brink was the number 2 pick, and Brink really was on a great trajectory. Was also going to be on the Olympic team, the 3x3, before she hurt her knee and had to miss the rest of the season. But Kurt Miller has a lot to work with. He's got a lot of young talent. He's a good coach. He's got this team pointed in the right direction despite the free fall that they've been on since the Olympic break. It's all about looking forward for the Sparks and building around Cameron Brink and Rickea Jackson.
The future is bright, and they're gonna surely get a good draft pick.
Diamond Miller makes 1 of 2 free throws. Yeah, LA in that draft lottery with a good chance at the number 1 overall pick. Healy on the defensive rebound. 1 minute left to play in the regular season. Miller, the drive, strong off the rim. Or strong off the backboard, I should say. I'm not sure that it actually even hit the rim. Dearica Hamby with 20 points tonight. Rickea Jackson with 19. And there's a rebound to Hines Allen. Minnesota's leading scorer is in single digits. It's Miller with 8 points on a really offensive evening for Minnesota. Healy runs into traffic and Talbot falls to the ground. And this should be it. Sims works it ahead to Hamby. 7 seconds to go. And the LA Sparks are going to win this final game of the regular season. A season low in points every quarter tonight by the Lynx. But this one does not affect the postseason.